Hi, I'm Sunny Leone, and you're watching me on the T-Series official YouTube channel. For the latest updates of my upcoming movie, Ragini MMS 2, log on to youtube.com/T-Series. I think that this movie has a little bit of everything for everyone. It's definitely a date movie, and it's a second part to the first movie where we explain a lot of how, why, how, what, when that goes on from the first movie, like how did this house happen, what's a backstory, all these different things that they've added into this movie to make it a lot more interesting. It's also more commercial. It has these amazing songs in it that I think everybody's going to love. And there's a lot of horror. The climax of this movie is my favorite part. It is the hardest I've ever worked. I was covered in real bruises and scratches and all these different things. There wasn't a body double that came in to do some of the stunts that were part of this. I did them myself. I did a lot of like things that I would never do unless it was for something like this. Well, when I signed the film, you know, we agreed on a story, and everything that happens, you're seeing one, 2-minute promo of the movie.
Exactly.
So when you're gonna watch the movie, everything fits into the movie. It's not something that's not unnecessary or not part of the character that has been built for this. So it makes sense for the film, and that's what matters to me. If it makes sense to it, then sure, why not? I'm happy to do whatever we've agreed on that I've done. I know that there's a body double in this. I don't know where it's used or how. I'll let you know as soon as I see the movie. But we take stories on because we like it. I wanted to make a horror movie. I've always wanted to make a horror movie, and I'm happy that I'm making it with such a large company, production house, that it's not just any horror movie. It's not just a movie that somebody's making that doesn't have the backing to make this huge or to make it a huge blockbuster at the box office. The song that I like the most, obviously, is Baby Doll, which you saw yesterday. It's the song that I worked the hardest on. This movie in particular is the hardest I've ever worked on one project. And Baby Doll, they created so many different sets and so many different looks for this, which takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. There's a lot of effort and money and production value that's been added to this song to make it beautiful and make it sexy and make it fun. The song was created, for this movie and for me, and I'm so happy. This is the first time people are seeing Sunny in just her song. There's nobody else involved. So that I'm really, really excited about, because it's technically my first dance song. That's just mine. Like Layla had The Boys in it, and from Jackpot the songs had, Sachin in it. Well, so the songs that I've done haven't just been made tailored for me, and Balaji has given me that chance, so I'm happy about it. I watch horror films all the time. I love them, which is why I've always wanted to make a horror movie. And I watch so many horror movies. I get scared. I do. I don't sleep, or I'll get nightmares, or I'll be too scared to go outside or go into a dark room. But I still watch them. One of the scariest movies that I've watched recently was a movie called VHS, and there's a couple of parts in there that I was so scared. I didn't want. This was in the U.S. I was sitting at home. I was alone. It was at night. And by the time I was done, I didn't want to leave my house to go walk my dogs. I was so scared. And I didn't. I waited for my husband to be almost home so that I could take them on a walk. It feels really amazing to be a part of a film where, you know, it is centralized around myself. But it's also a lot of pressure. I'm very nervous.
Okay.
I want people to like the movie. I want them to enjoy it. I want them to go in there with an open mind, an open heart, just relax, have fun watching the movie, and also get very scared. I hope that every couple out there is holding on tight to each other. You know, wives and husbands and girlfriends and boyfriends are just your date, and you're holding really tight to your date, and you know, you're watching the movie, and at the end of it, you just, you know, you laugh together and leave. And you know, it feels good that the movie's centralized around me. Well, Tina Lolo is a movie that I'm making. It's an action movie, and it's going to be like a full-on action movie. My co-star is Krishna Tanna, and we're two girls on the run, and it's a very cute film. It has a lot of action. I do a lot of kicks and flips and stunts and all sorts of crazy stuff. And the projects after this I can't talk about. But you'll see, as soon as Ragini's released, we'll get to talk about all these different things more.